Hi guys, my name is Steve B. I'm going to come to you today to talk about staying sober for today on this beautiful January 20th, 2026. It's freaking very cold out, very cold, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to face the day anyway, whether I like the cold or not. Acceptance. I got to accept it, whether I like it or not. It's cold. Guys, I want to talk a little bit today about helping others. Like one of the reasons why I'm here, why I believe everybody's here, is to learn to help others. Here we are, and I don't know. It's a very noble thing to help other people. And I think that's what the recovery is all about. It's like you get better yourself, and then you learn to help others to get better, just like you. Passing it on, if you will. And sobriety is a beautiful thing, but what good is it if you keep it to yourself? You got to share it with others. And that's why I get up in the morning and I ask God to help me through the day. And I think part of his plan of helping me is helping others. By helping others, I'm helping me. It's really a weird thing. You help others, you're helping them more than than anything else. When I'm like trying to help myself, and I don't care about anybody else, or I want this or I want that, and I want the other. I'm not really focusing on others. You know, I heard it said one time in a meeting that I asked Einstein, "What's the purpose of life?" And his answer to that was to help others, helping others. You know, and I know that it's my purpose. Some days I can't even help myself, but by helping others, I am helping myself. And at least today, and I've heard it said also in the rooms, that if I can't help them, at least I don't want to hurt them. So today my purpose is to help others any way I can. And I start by waking up, trying to get my mindset. I feed the pets. I feed the both of them. And then I feed me. And then I get up, and I was going to talk myself out of walking today, but I don't know. Maybe I will. I think I should, because it does me a lot of good. Walking is good for my soul. It's good for my spirit. It's good for my physical body. It's good for everything. You know. So I may do that, and that's kind of like my way of helping myself. I need to. Sometimes I get up and I need to just get out of my own way, and just sit there and just think about. Just sit, and you don't have to think about anything, but just kind of let the thoughts come and let them go. And then I listen to my gospel in the morning. The four gospels are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And I listen to four chapters. And lately I've been falling asleep listening to it. But I can't think of anything better to fall asleep to than the words of the Lord Jesus. That is that's about the best thing I could hope for on any given day. Listen to his voice, go to sleep, relax. But I honestly do try to stay awake, and sometimes I can't help it. It's so relaxing. You know. So guys, how are you today? Hope you're all doing well. You're gonna face the day. We're gonna face it with courage, and we're not gonna pick up that drink, and we're not gonna pick up that drug. And man, we're gonna make it through the day. We're gonna make it through the day, one step at a time, 1 minute at a time. And I don't know. So far, so good. my garage door has been acting up. I gotta call the guy, but I'm kind of putting that off because I don't want to pay out all kinds of money. And usually that's what it is, you know. It's like you gotta you know, you want to fix it, you gotta pay. And you know, it's been getting stuck, but you know, I've been living with it so far. But I might have to call him one of these days, you know. And I was gonna go to the club and turn the heat on. You know, gotta have heat. And lately it's pretty good. It's very good. You know, I walk in there, you know, after letting it heat up for a while, and it's very comfortable. You know, I want to have it as comfortable as it can be for the people that do want to come. You know, and I'm glad if they want to come. You know, I need to hear what they have to say, whoever they are. Whoever they are, everybody's important. You know, when it comes to recovery, I want to see everybody get sober. I want to see everybody get better. And that's what I like. I that makes me happy when I see someone else getting it. When I see someone else, you know, like finally, you know, in a place where their life is improving. Yeah, you know, I love seeing that. I love seeing that. And a day at a time, I've been seeing it for a long time now. For quite a while. Yeah. Recovery is I think, if not the greatest, one of the greatest movements this world has ever seen. You know, and I thank our founder Bill Wilson for that. He you know, he did me and countless others, you know, such a great service, you know, by starting this movement, you know. And one day at a time, who would have thought that I'd be sober for such a long time? I know it's only one day at a time, but still, you know. And well, how do I help others? By, you know, like, well, the meeting itself, you know, if it helps one person, then it's doing what I wanted it to do, you know. And I believe it has been for quite a while now, you know, going on 7 years almost, you know, going on 7 years. So, you know, it's doing what I wanted to do, and it's still continuing, and people like it. So I'm gonna keep offering it. When they stop liking it, then it's time to move on. You know. You know, then I go to another meeting on the weekend because in the winter we don't have you know, the club, which kind of bothers me, but what am I going to do? You know, so I go to another meeting, and I picked up Sunday chair at that meeting. Great meeting, great meeting. It gets me out of myself, and that's the whole purpose. Get out of yourself. Get out of yourself. I don't want to be stuck in there alone. I want to be around other people who are also trying to get out of themselves. You know, we help each other. We help each other. You know, it just happens. It just happens. When I first came, you know, my way of helping others was by helping myself. And it's not selfish, no. When you put yourself first, it's like, because if I don't have recovery, then I don't have it to give to you. I don't have it from my family. I don't have it at all. You know, my relationship with God goes down the toilet, and that's the most important relationship that I have. You know, God takes care of me every single day, every single day. And when I think that life is hard, I just lean on him more. And you know, he's got big shoulders. He's got huge shoulders. He can take it. He wants to take it. and he wants to walk with me. He wants to walk with you. So, you know, what you do is if you're having a hard day, ask him for help. Ask him to see you through the day, to give you strength, to help you through. He will. He will. He wants to. He's just waiting on you to ask him. I grew up with a what I thought was a punishing God, and I didn't want anything to do with that, because I knew God, if there was a God, and I believed there was a God. I always did, but I believed he didn't want anything to do with me. So when I come to him today, I come to a loving God, a God who wants the best for me. And if you come to him, he will want the best for you. You know, to have God in your corner is the greatest thing in the world. I can't think of a better advocate than the Lord God Almighty. You know, and you know, people say, "Well, I don't know who God is." Well, my idea of God is Jesus. You know, I've never seen anyone that comes close to what Jesus has done and is still doing. And he is my God. He's my God. And that's a personal thing. I like sharing it with you because, Jesus will be there for you too if you want to come to him. And I hope you do. Because, my program's only as good as my walk with God is. Guys, give me a like and subscribe, and please leave a comment. Love to hear from you. God bless you all. Love you.